Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home. We'll talk about Huda. We'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember, you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to a new live episode of our program, Viewers Pulse. Thank you so much for being with us here this evening. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward you all for tuning in and for sharing your thoughts with us and sharing your views and sharing your suggestions about Huda TV. This program is made specially for you, and we're back at our old time, 9 p.m. Mecca time. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Alhamdulillah, we're glad to be with you, and I'm glad that you are with us here this evening. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. My dear brothers and sisters, of course, this is the program made specially for you so that you can share your thoughts with us here on Viewers Pulse. So feel free, inshallah, to stay in touch with us through all the ways of communication that I'm going to begin talking about right now. First of all, our phone numbers. We are live, and we would love for you to call us 002-0238-555, 248 or 249. 002-0238-555, 248 or 249. These are our numbers. Feel free, inshallah, at any moment to give us a call and share your thoughts with us. Maybe if you have a suggestion for us, if you want to tell us about an episode of a specific program that made a difference in your life, you have a story to share with Huda TV about Huda TV or about Islamic programming in general, whatever it may be. You have some advice, you have some comments, you have a suggestion, you think we're doing something wrong and you want to fix it, give us a call and share your thoughts with us at any time, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Let me, inshallah, remind you of also another way to get in touch with us, which is our email, pulse@huda.tv. Pulse@huda.tv. You can send us an email, and I check those personally, and I'll be responding to you. Or if you have a request, for example, that can be handled by another department, then I'll forward your message to the appropriate department, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So stay in touch with us through that also. Our Facebook page, of course, is our number one way to stay in touch with us in this new age. Facebook.com/Huda TV. That will get you to our official page. And alhamdulillah, the last time I checked, we had a little over 120,000 likes, mashallah. In the past few weeks, our numbers have been going way up. I just remember maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago when I was here on the program, the number was approximately 100,000 or 101,000. And mashallah, in about 2 or 3 weeks, we are past the 120,000 mark. So we're glad, alhamdulillah, that is happening. And if you haven't liked our page, like it. If you have liked it, then share it with your friends and get people to benefit. Here it is, our Facebook page, live with you right now. All right, another way to stay in touch with us is through Twitter. Maybe this is the first time that you're hearing about our Twitter account, even though, mashallah, it has a few thousand followers already. It has been active before, but then it was stopped for a while because there wasn't someone specifically working on it. But alhamdulillah, our new social media manager or new media manager that I talked about last week, Brother Ahmed Sawabi, alhamdulillah, he has been working very hard ever since he started. I believe now he's in his 2nd or 3rd week, and he's activated our page, twitter.com/Huda TV channel. This is Huda TV's official Twitter account. So feel free, inshallah, to join us on Twitter at any time also, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. We're working on getting our Skype reactivated. We have, mashallah, more than 1,000 people on Skype, but we're working on getting that reactivated. Hopefully, inshallah, we'll have it reactivated for you soon so that you can stay in touch with us through Skype. But let me remind you finally of our YouTube page, youtube.com/Huda TV. youtube.com/Huda TV is our place on the net where you can, anywhere on the web, at any time, from any country from around the world, where you can stay in touch with us through video. There are 3 main things. You can watch some of our old programming in our archives on our YouTube channel. You can stay up to date with the latest programs in case you missed any of them or you didn't get a chance to watch them, or maybe the electricity was out or the signal was bad, on a specific day and you missed your favorite program, you can watch all of our new programs, especially those that air in the evening hours. You can watch them anytime on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Huda TV. Or of course, as always, you can watch Huda TV from any place or anywhere around the world through live streaming. The same thing that brothers and sisters watch on television, you can watch it live on YouTube from anywhere across the world. And inshallah, as you can see right there on your screen, this is not our studio. No, this is our YouTube page, live right here, alhamdulillah rabbil alameen. We're glad that we're able to provide this service, and we hope that you join us online also, wherever you are around the world. Let me give you a little piece of news now about something that we are working on here in Huda TV. All right. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, here at Huda TV, we're always trying to improve. We're always trying to get better. We're always trying, to meet your expectations. So if you have a smartphone and you like Huda TV, we have some good news for you, inshallah, that's going to be coming up in the next maybe a few weeks, or maybe in a month or a little over a month, inshallah. We have a specific program, an app, made specifically for Huda TV. We're not exactly sure what this app is going to include. So actually, this is my question for the evening for you. I want you to give us a call and tell us if there is a Huda TV app, which is a fact, we're working on it right now. What would it include? What would you like for it to include? If you have a smartphone, or if you have an iPad, for example, or something like that, and you're able to download apps on your iPad or on your smartphone, then give us a call, inshallah, and share your thoughts with us. 002-0238-555, 248 or 249. These are our phone numbers. We're working on getting a Huda TV app running. What would you like to see on that app? What would this app provide for you as a service? We'll want you to give us a call and share your thoughts with us about that, inshallah, and your suggestions. And who knows, maybe your suggestion will be implemented, and inshallah it will be. And a lot of people, thousands and millions of people from around the world will benefit from it, and you'll get the good deeds for it, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Meanwhile, until I start getting your calls and until the phones start ringing, let's go ahead, inshallah, and take a look at a question that we asked on Facebook, and we wanted to hear your responses. Now, this question right here that we'll post it on Facebook, we'll go ahead and take a look at it, inshallah, and then when we come back, we'll begin taking your calls. Let's take a look. Abdurrahman Al-Harbi. I'm going to Hajj to guide people who get lost. Through Stephen. I always wanted to perform Hajj, inshallah, next year. Ya Rabb. I have performed Umrah numerous times, but this time my goal is Hajj. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us the chance to perform Hajj and to visit His house. Ameen. Narnai Kukub. I'll spend my Hajj season on duty, seeing patients. Rufayda Williams. I will be in South Africa reminiscing about my Hajj. I performed it in 2000, and recently I did Umrah. Abdullahi Muhammad. I'll spend it on duty, seeing patients. Husna Qasim Mahmoud. I wish I could go to Hajj, but I don't have mahram. Muhammad Ahmed. At Mecca and Medina, inshallah. Aya Saruni. Inshallah in Saudi Arabia, packing my suitcase to go home and visit my parents. Rihuz Makut. I wish I could perform Hajj with my husband, inshallah. That was our weekly Facebook question, my dear brothers and sisters, that we asked you this week. And obviously, as you can tell by the responses, the subject of the question was, where are you going to be spending the Hajj season this year? Are you going to be going to Hajj, or are you going to be spending it in a country that you're living in, or maybe in your home country? Actually, I want to open up the phone lines also for the same exact question. 002-0238-555, 248 or 249. Give me a call and tell me if you are going to Hajj this year, or maybe you are already in Mecca or Medina. Give us a call, inshallah, and share your thoughts with us. And inshallah, make dua for us, and we make dua for you as well, inshallah. So there are quite a lot of issues you can give us a call about. You can give us a call and tell us your thoughts about the Huda TV application that inshallah we're going to be launching soon on smartphones, and maybe other type of new media like an iPad or something. At the same time, you can give us a call and share your thoughts with us about where you're going to be spending the Hajj season this year. Are you going to be going to Hajj, or are you going to be at a different country? I really liked how a few people said we're going to be at Hajj. Of course, maybe performing Hajj as well, but or maybe not. But what they're going to be doing is that they're residents in Saudi Arabia, and they're going to be going to Hajj specifically to help out the Hujjaj. Subhanallah, such a beautiful feeling. People are going to leave their homes and go out, in the hot sun, and not get paid a single penny. Like the brother who said, the brother, I believe his name was the brother Harbi, and he said, I'm going to be going and I'm going to be helping the Hujjaj, mashallah. That's a beautiful thing, and it's great to see people from the Muslim Ummah helping people that they have no idea who they are. They probably don't even know what language they speak, but everyone is coming together for the Hajj season. Make dua for us, inshallah. We do plan to go to Hajj this year, and we do plan to be covering Hajj live, inshallah. Hajj 2013, 14, 34. Make dua for us. We're still waiting for our visas. Hopefully they'll be arriving soon, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Make dua for us. Take a short break. When we come back, we'd love to start taking your calls, so start dialing in, inshallah.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. You're not giving it to him because he has black eyes or blue eyes. You're giving it to him because of his position. And that is why you're giving it to this particular department's head rather than giving it to the HR GM, for example. Nobody gives the HR GM anything because they don't want anything from him until they want a job. Therefore, this is the way you can judge whether it's a bribe or not. To get into a halal transaction, first of all, the bank or the financial institution should acquire and own this apartment before any commitment.
لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك. This is the slogan of Hajj. Did you know that those who are making their way and those who are about to go, or those who already did, are responding to a call that was made by one person almost 50,000 years ago? Ibrahim alayhi salam, yes, Allah had chosen him. Allah had chosen him, honored him, but He tested him first before He given him that honor. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the mother of Musa alayhi salam, throw your baby in the sea, in the river at the time, and we will bring him back to you as a messenger. You will find out as we go through the story of Hajj, the story of Ibrahim and his family, that he relied a lot on his dua. But once his means are exhausted, look at him. He made this dua, Hasbi Allahu wa ni'mal wakeel. Allah is all sufficient for me.
لك والملك لا شريك لك لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك اللهم لبيك
Welcome back, my dear brothers and sisters, and thank you so much for continuing to be with us here live this evening on Viewers Pulse. Inshallah, in this segment, I would love to take your calls. So give me a call, inshallah. The number is 002-0238-555, 248 or 249. This is a great way to stay in touch with us, inshallah, at any time. Also log on to our Facebook page, facebook.com/HudaTV, facebook.com/HudaTV. That's another great way to stay in touch with us. And I'm going to be reminding you of all our different social media websites throughout the episode, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. Our questions for the evening are many. If you have any general suggestions for Huda TV or something that you'd like us to implement, or if you like a particular thing at Huda TV and you'd like it to continue, or if there's something bad and you'd like it to go away, then inshallah give us a call and share your thoughts with us. We're open to any type of anything, any type of constructive criticism, any type of anything that you'd like to share with us. We're open right here, inshallah. Our phone lines are open and we're waiting for your calls. Also, I told you in the first segment about the upcoming Huda TV app on smartphones and on the iPad and the likes. Then, so inshallah, if you have any ideas of what would you like to see specifically in this app, if you have a smartphone, then give us a call, inshallah, and share your thoughts with us and be part of the making of the first Huda TV app, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. At the same time, tell us where you're going to be spending Hajj. Give us a call and share with us your thoughts. We're going to be spending Hajj, inshallah, this year. All right, meanwhile, inshallah, until we start getting your calls, let's go ahead and start recapping some of our programs from last week. This recap, inshallah, right now is a report from our program Book Review. Book Review, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, is now in a new season. I believe this is the third season. And this season it's hosted by Brother Malik. MashaAllah, Brother Malik Ibn Glatos is now the presenter of Book Review here on Huda TV. It was previously hosted by our dear brother, Brother Muhammad Hamza. And now, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, also it is hosted by Brother Malik Ibn Glatos. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless both of them for their great work. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless Brother Muhammad Hamza for all his great work previously on this program. He has made a huge difference in making this program of significant help and significant help, and at the same time a lot of effort that he put into this program in order to make it what it is today. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. We thank him for all his great work, and we thank Brother Malik Ibn Glatos for continuing the program. And let's take a look at a clip from Book Review.
Why did you choose this book, The Global Messenger? Because, mashallah, you have knowledge of the Arabic language, and this opens the door to, mashallah, Islamic information and knowledge and information. So I'm sure you spend your time reading Arabic books. Yeah. So why did you choose this small book here in English to read, and why did you choose this book?
Well, this was, let's say, I borrowed it from a friend. I never knew about it. So the global messenger, it's basically, it talks about Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, or in Arabic, translation from this, Rasul al-Alami.
Yes.
The global one. Right. So probably it means وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. It writes in the same thing.
Yes, he has it here in
only
English.
send it to you as mercy for the world.
Right, yeah, great.
So the title gives you the whole concept of what the book's about.
Okay, wonderful, excellent. So excellent points. What did you find as a young seeker of knowledge you spend your time reading, studying the Quran, memorizing the Quran, studying Arabic, learning the Islamic religion? What do you find most beneficial about this small book, which is just about 125 pages or so?
Wallahi, subhanallah, when you first open the book, it talks about different things, or different important things you're supposed to know about your religion. First, your Allah, the definition about Allah, prophethood, hadith. What is hadith? It talks about the Quran. It talks about different things, or basic things about you have to have knowledge about your religion. And after that, it talks about manners, deeds, worships, and other things. First, it talks about the basics. And then they talk about mental things like what's your reward? What are you going to be rewarded for?
Right, excellent. Okay, wonderful.
That was a clip from Book Review. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward Brother Malik of Inglaterras and also his guest for providing this great information for us. Inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters, our phone lines are open. 002-0238-555-248 or 249. Give us a call anytime, inshallah, and share your thoughts with us. Whatever you have on your mind, inshallah, give us a call and share your thoughts with us. If you have a favorite program here at Huda TV and you'd like to tell us what it is, pick up the phone and give us a call anytime also, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. All right, like I was saying a little bit earlier in the program, there's a lot of ways in order to stay in touch with us. Also, one of those ways is, alhamdulillah, our newly reactivated, I don't want to say established, but reactivated Twitter account, which is twitter.com/HudaTV channel. Twitter.com/HudaTV channel. You can visit it at any time and also be a part, and receive our tweets. I believe our Facebook and our Twitter page are linked, so if you're already on one, then it should be enough, but there could be some exclusive tweets also that are put on Twitter, so feel free, inshallah, to join our Twitter page as well. If you have any suggestions for our new media strategy that we have recently implemented, feel free also to give us a call and share your thoughts with us. A lot of people today are experts in social media or new media. So, alhamdulillah, give us a call and share your thoughts with us also, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. My brothers and sisters, like I said, the Huda TV application here that we're trying to establish, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, and start providing for you is going to be really of great help to a lot of people who are using smartphones. Instead of logging on to our YouTube page or going to our Facebook page or going to our website, you can get a lot of information at just one stop, which is the Huda TV app. So we're working very hard, inshallah, in order to start producing this app. It's going to take some time, like I said, maybe a few weeks, maybe a month or a little bit over that, and we need your suggestions and we need your help. So inshallah, at any time, give us a call and share your thoughts with us and tell us what you would like to see become part of this application. The Huda TV app, for the very first time, we're working on that, inshallah. We're going to be continuing to recap our programming, inshallah, in this segment. And we have another program, of course, here that airs on Huda TV that is really of great help, is Gardens of the Pious, a great program presented by Dr. Muhammad Salah, where he talks about a hadith in every episode, and he picks these hadiths from the very famous book Riyadus Salihin. Let's go ahead and take a look at a recap from last week's episode.
Dear viewers, welcome to a new edition of Gardens of the Pious. We will begin with the last hadith in the book of truthfulness, As-Sidq, Kitab As-Sidq, of Riyadus Salihin by Imam al-Nawawi. May Allah have mercy on him. The hadith has a reference with regards to the book of As-Sidq, which is this segment, فَإِن صَدَقَ وَبَيَّنَا. If they spoke the truth and they explained the defects as well as the qualities, then their transaction will be blessed. Trustworthiness and honesty in Islam are of the most important traits and qualities. The Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling us whom should we accept his proposal if he were to propose to my daughter or my sister and so on. He said a man with a religious commitment and a man who is ameen, trustworthy. His enemies who once accused him of being a liar after the prophethood, of course, and who once accused him of being insane or a soothsayer, they would not find any better one to trust him with their valuables but Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. So al-amana entails many beautiful traits and many beautiful akhlaq, and if the person is labeled with such trait, then he is successful. النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم predicted and prophesied that by the end of time, as a sign of the nearness of the Day of Judgment, that Al-Kha'in will be entrusted, Al-Kha'in, the treacher, and the betrayal, the one who does not keep the trust, will be entrusted, while the trustworthy one would not be entrusted, because things will be turned upside down and flipped over. But every Muslim is required to be Ameen, Sadiq and Ameen, truthful and trustworthy.
That was a clip from our program Guardians of the Pious with Dr. Muhammad Salah. In the remaining few minutes in this segment, my dear brothers and sisters, and as I await your phone calls on our phone lines 002-0238-555, 248 or 249, let me remind you of the airing times of the two programs that we aired in this segment. First of all, Book Review. Book Review airs every Tuesday night. So it airs once a week on Tuesdays, and it airs at 11 p.m. The first rerun of this program is the next day, which is Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m. And then the second re-airing of this program is at 4 a.m. On Thursday. 4 a.m. on Thursday. So the program airs once, and then it's re-aired again twice, so that we can cover the globe. As you know, Huda TV is a global channel. We try to cover different time zones, so we air the program at different times. Also, Guardians of the Pious, the program that we just saw, airs every Wednesday live at 9 p.m. Airs live at 9 p.m. and inshallah starting this Wednesday. As we said, before, the programs were airing at the 5 p.m. slot for about a month or so. But alhamdulillah, beginning this week, we're back at our regular times. So 9 p.m. Inshallah, every Wednesday. That's where Guardians of the Pious airs. And then the first rerun is at 1 p.m. the next day, which is Thursday. And then the second rerun is at 2 a.m. On Friday. 2 a.m. on Friday. So these are the airing times for these two programs, inshallah. We're going to take a short break, inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters. When we come back, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, we'll continue recapping some of our top programs here at Huda TV from the last week. In case you missed them, you can always watch them right here. Stay tuned.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك.
Why is Hajj so important?
Allah the Almighty said in verse number 97 of the third chapter of the Quran, which is known as Ali Imran, He said, وَلِلَّهِ عَلَى النَّاسِ حِجُّ الْبَيْتِ مَنِ اسْتَطَاعَ إِلَيْهِ سَبِيلًا تابعوا بين الحج والعمرة فإنهما ينفيان الفقر والذنوب. Follow up, performing Hajj after Hajj and Umrah after Umrah. So what is the first step? Ihram. The first pillar is Ihram. What does Ihram mean? And what does it mean? Hajj al-Ifrad, many of the local people do Hajj al-Ifrad and others because they're exempt from offering the Hajj or the sacrifice. It doesn't require Hajj. So when you say لبيك اللهم عمرة وحجة, that's called Qiran. And you do the rites of Umrah and you do not take off the Ihram condition. Rather you continue until you finish the Hajj. So Al-Hajj and Al-Umrah and following up between Hajj and Umrah for those who can afford it. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives their past sins or whatever sins in
لبيك اللهم لبيك اللهم لبيك.
This is part of our deen. This is part of our iman. That when we go for Hajj, we should not have the intentions that once we go back to the same old habits. One of these meanings that we learn in the journey of Hajj is how to be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So we learn how to reach it in the journey of Hajj. And this is something that we learn in the journey of Hajj by pondering over the verses in the Quran. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned that in the Quran in Surah Al-Hajj. And that's why a Muslim in the journey of Hajj, in all of our life, a Muslim should be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for those who are making Hajj to accept their Hajj, and for those who were not able to make Hajj, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide them to make them and give them the means to perform this act of worship.
لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome back to the final segment this evening of our program, Viewers Pulse. Thank you so much for continuing to be with us. Do stay in touch with us, inshallah. Let me remind you of our Facebook page, so you can stay in touch with us, facebook.com/HudaTV, facebook.com/HudaTV. That is one of the great ways to stay in touch with us, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Let me also remind you of our Twitter account, twitter.com/HudaTV channel, twitter.com/HudaTV channel. You see it there on your screen right now. Huda TV channel is our Twitter account, inshallah. Feel free, inshallah, to join us there at any time. Also, our YouTube page, youtube.com/HudaTV. Feel free, inshallah, to log in and watch us live through the live streaming there also, wherever you are around the world. Let me give you an update from something that we're working here on Huda TV. I told you last week that our crew is currently in Dubai, in the UAE, and they are working on some great programs. And we had a conversation with the programs department manager, who's actually there himself, Brother Mahmoud Afifi, and he gave us a lot of great things about what they wanted to accomplish, because they had just landed a day earlier and they hadn't started yet. But alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, they hadn't started with all the programs, they had started with some of the programs. But alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, they're almost done with their trip, and they're due to be back tomorrow or the day after, inshallah. So make dua for them, inshallah, and we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward them and to help them in their journey. Now what I want to tell you is that next week, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, we hope to bring you some behind the scenes pictures from the things that were actually filmed and the filming in itself. And we hope also, inshallah, we're working on trying to get interviews with some of our stars. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward them, the callers and the scholars who were there, who were helping Huda TV, and they were helping all of us to learn about our deen by making programs, inshallah. Alright, that was a little bit of news from what's happening behind the scenes here at Huda TV. Let's go ahead, inshallah, and recap last week's episode of Let's Talk, another great program here on Huda TV with our dear brother, Brother Malik Evangelatos, where him and a group of youth talk about the most pressing youth issues that we are facing today. Let's go ahead, inshallah, and take a look.
In this episode, inshallah, we will be discussing an important topic, an interesting topic, one that affects youth and adults, everyone, all human beings, and that is the issue of feeling good. Feel good about yourself. I mean, especially in these times of seemingly an infinite number of people, or an increasing number of people, are diagnosed, quote-unquote, with depression and bipolar disorder.
It has to be on his terms, and there's only one way, and we said it in the Dina, in the Lahi, Islam. The only thing Allah wants from you is this simple thing, your heart. It's what He wants. Give Him your heart, and everything else will be fine.
He fills his heart with what he believes, and this is why he communicates too fastly and too effectively to people.
Right.
From heart to heart. This is the most effective way of communication.
Surrender, submission, obedience, and what was it? There were 5. Sincerity and peace.
If you have this, you get to become not only Muslim, you become a mu'min. So now you have the rest of mind. Almighty Allah says in the Quran, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَتَطْمَئِنُّ قُلُوبُهُم بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ أَلَا بِذِكْرِ اللَّهِ تَطْمَئِنُّ الْقُلُوبُ.
Before the program, Brother Mukhtar, you had mentioned that mental attitude, it's simple, mental attitude affects your life. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Mental attitude affects everything in your life, and it's not only to extent of your actions, your behavior, but also your emotions. The way you think, the way you behave, the way you believe, the way you act with other people comes from your mental attitude.
Almighty Allah says in the Quran, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا اتَّقُوا اللَّهَ وَقُولُوا قَوْلًا سَدِيدًا. O you who believe, fear Allah and say that which is good.
تفائلوا بالخير تجدوه, like, you know, like, be always optimistic and like feel good about, like, expect good and you'll find it. It is like our religion.
The good attitude, the God thoughts, smile to the world, feel good about yourself, feel good toward the world, and it will be back to you.
I really like the new topics that the brothers are talking about on Let's Talk, talking about feeling good, mashallah. Alhamdulillah, I mean, it's a beautiful thing to be a Muslim, and Islam is really what makes a person feel good no matter what situation that they're in, because everything for the believer is good, whether it's a a seemingly good situation or it's a hard situation. If a person thanks Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the easy times and has patience in the hard times, then inshallah that person will be blessed and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward them greatly, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. My dear brothers and sisters, really would like you to give us a call and share your thoughts with us. The number is 002-0238-555-248 or 249. Give us a call right now. We are with you live, and we want you to share your thoughts with us about Huda TV. If you have any suggestions for us, if you have any good comments to say about Huda TV, if you have anything that you'd like us to improve on, feel free inshallah to give us a call. Also, as I said earlier in the program, we are launching an application for Huda TV on smartphones and on the iPad and the likes. So we want your feedback to know what kind of things should we include in this application that would be useful to you. So inshallah, give us a call and share your thoughts with us about that as well. We're also approaching the Hajj season, so if you want to tell us where you're going to be spending Hajj this year, whether you are going to Hajj or maybe you're already there, or at the same time maybe you are going to another country during the Hajj season, give us a call and share your thoughts with us. Again, the numbers are 002-0238-555, 248 or 249. At any time, inshallah, feel free to ring in on those lines and talk to us, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. The Straight Path is the program that I present weekly. So we want to go ahead, inshallah, and show you a recap from last Saturday's episode in case you missed it. We were talking about a very important topic. We're talking about not wasting our time. What are the things that we waste our time on? Obviously, the internet was a big thing. And how can we stop wasting time and start using our time instead of killing our time? Let's go ahead and take a look. Welcome to a new live episode of our program, The Straight Path. It's so great to be with you here on this Saturday afternoon. Whenever you have someone fighting for whatever is good, you have to have someone who is trying to beat that good and fighting for the evil. The truth and the good will always be victorious. And by the same token, the truth of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, al-Islam, will always be victorious, my dear brothers and sisters. As we said, this program is a reminder for things that we may already know, but we may have not forgotten, but not have thought about in a while. Is everything that is not salah or fasting, is it wasting time, or can there be things that I'm not wasting time on, but at the same time I'm not performing actual ibadah?
Actually, if anything you are not doing for like a work or a job or anything like this, any of these activities that will give you money, that will promote your, for example, status or will improve your life, then this is wasting your time. You as a human being, you are only a number of days. So once a day goes, you are decreasing, and so on. And then you are...
I think about websites that come to my mind that are called some to the effect, I don't know the exact name, but they're called like kill your time or something.
Yes,
you go these websites and you watch videos that kill your time.
The Muslim should never have what's called killing your time or wasting your time, because either your time you are doing ibadat for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you are taking care of your job, you are taking care of your community, as the hadith says that the believer is like rains. Whenever they rain, whenever they come, there is a goodness. المؤمن كالغيث أينما وقع نفع.
Is it a sin to waste time?
Sure. Because time is a gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask will ask us on the day of judgment. The Prophet said that there are two two things that people are unaware about: their health and their time. If you lose money, you can't get the money back. If you lose anything, if your car, for example, was lost, you can get another new car,
Yes.
right? How about time? If one day pass, can you bring it back? No. It is reported, I'm not sure whether it is a hadith or a saying, that people of paradise will not regret for anything, but they will only regret for one thing, that an hour or a period of time that passed and they didn't mention Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
That was a clip from The Straight Path from this past Saturday's episode. In case you missed it, that was a short recap. Like I said, there's always a chance for you, in case you missed any of our programming, to go back online and watch our programs. We upload those regularly at youtube.com/HudayTV, youtube.com/HudayTV. This is our official YouTube channel, so feel free, inshallah, at any time to log in and to benefit. Do subscribe to it so that you can get the latest updates when you log in to YouTube, inshallah. Let me remind you, my dear brothers and sisters, of the airing times of the two programs that we just saw the recap of. Let's Talk from 9 p.m. To 10 p.m. every Friday. This is when it airs. The first rerun is the next day at 1 p.m., which is Saturday afternoon. And then the second rerun is from 2 a.m. On Sunday, from 2 to 3 a.m. on Sunday. Now, The Straight Path only has one rerun. It airs originally from 5 to 6 p.m. every Saturday live, and then it re-airs at 12 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. So these are the re-airing times. This week we featured the book review, we featured Gardens of the Pious, we featured Let's Talk, and we featured The Straight Path, 4 of our programs that air regularly here on Huday TV. And inshallah, next week also we'll have more programs for you that we're going to be airing for you, inshallah. We are receiving some phone calls, but unfortunately the line is cutting off. So if you are trying to give us a call, we still do have a few minutes left. Feel free, inshallah, at any time to try again. And bi'idhnillah ta'ala, hopefully the lines will get through and you'll be able to talk to us. 002-0238-555-248 or 249. These are our numbers. And if you guys don't call in the next couple of minutes or so, I'm going to have to end the program because there's nothing left for me to say here this evening. So do give us a call, inshallah. I'll try to hang in there for about a minute or two, and hopefully we will be getting some of your calls, inshallah. I want to tell you, inshallah, my dear brothers and sisters, we do have a lot of great programs coming up for you here, inshallah, during the Hajj season. Something that some of these programs have already started. So, inshallah, start tuning in. And don't think just because you're not going to Hajj this year that you shouldn't be watching these Hajj programs. I know, obviously, if you are going to Hajj, you're going to be watching these programs more closely, and you're going to be paying attention to every single detail. But there are a lot of lessons that we can learn about Hajj, even if we're not going. I mean, I always say this: Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not make Hajj only for those who are going. He made Hajj for the entire Ummah. And one of the reasons that what I'm saying is valid is because He gave a special reward for those who fast on the day of Arafah, even if they're not going. Even if they're not at Hajj, if you fast on the day of Arafah, there's a great reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And obviously you're not at Hajj, but this is a pillar of Islam that is not only for the person who's performing it, but it is for the entire Ummah, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Alright, my dear brothers and sisters, thank you so much for being with us here this evening. I'm going to ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward all of you for your time and for sticking around with us for this past hour. I hope it was a benefit. I hope you got to learn a few things about Huday TV, especially what we're doing behind the scenes. And inshallah, next week you can join us. Do stay in touch with us always by email. Throughout the week, our email is pulse@huda.tv. pulse@huda.tv. I do answer those emails personally, and inshallah, I will forward your email to the appropriate department so that they can get back to you, bi'idhnillah ta'ala. Thank you so much for being with us here this evening. We'll see you again next week, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, at the same time, 9 p.m. Mecca time on Monday. Until then, have a good evening and a great night. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We'll talk about Huda, we'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember you are not alone. Huda is the light in your home. We'll talk about Huda, we'll talk about our way. Come join us and have your say. Let's talk about our way. Remember you are not alone. Huda is the light in your